Bunny matures, its focus narrows.
I mean, like, look how much cooler it looks. And it's...
It sheds its frantic energy for disciplined control.
I mean, like, that's a cool next step. And 20 views. There we go. What's up, everybody? Celtic Scarecrow here, back with our reaction at those 10s and 20 views. Yes, this is the new base model. I'm going to change the hoodie up because you can't really see the pocket. I want to change how the stitching, to kind of make it show as, hey, it's just kind of 3 hoodies slapped together. That's the only thing that's going to change until I eventually pay for one or I stop doing YouTube. One or the other. I'm going to do a reaction to Pokemon National Geographic. Now, normally I would have like a channel logo up to my right, but there's so many channels that's done this. I just found a massive playlist. There's a lot of them. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this massive playlist. I'm not giving the person who made the massive playlist credit, but link to the massive playlist will be in the comments, in the description section. It's Pokemon National Geographics. I find them highly entertaining, and it's just, there's not one person doing it. It's a bunch of people, so we'll kind of go through a bunch of them today. And so we're starting off with Pikachu. Fun fact, I like Raichu better than Pikachu. Oh, look, the more powerful evolved form, if you train it properly, is better. Shocking.
Hidden in the alcove lies...
Also, I do like in some of these, they're like realistic sizes of what a Pokemon should be. That should also should be Pichu, by the way. More realistic, and like actually Pokemon eating Pokemon.
Is a Pichu cub. Its mother, fallen prey to an Arbok, has left it all alone. No one
See, snakes eat mice or rats.
remains to teach it how to face the dangers of the forest. Driven only by hunger, Pichu takes its first steps. A berry, irresistible.
Nice berry.
Clumsily, it rushes toward the fruit. What it does not know is that it is being watched. A monkey spots its prey. Pichu,
Why would a monkey? Why would a monkey eat a mouse? But then again,
absorbed in feeding, notices nothing. The predator leaps onto its target. But in this very moment, a violent electric shock, strong enough to paralyze its attacker, granting Pichu the time to escape. This is the life that awaits it. And so, experience brings evolution. Now, Pikachu, it has become a far more formidable creature. Birds fear...
Anyone else miss fat Pikachu? No, the fat rat Pokemon.
Great predators respect it. Few are bold enough to face its lightning. Mostly, Pikachu feeds on berries and seeds. Yet, on rare occasions when hunger strikes, small insect may find its way into its diet. Among the most social of Pokemon, Pikachu often aids smaller creatures in distress. Some
Yeah, oh look, the big brother approach.
call it the capybara of Kanto, a being that builds a family
I remember it was supposed to be like a squirrel, not actually a mouse.
not by blood, but by bonds. And in rare instances, a Pikachu encounters something extraordinary. A thunderstone.
Thunder.
An ancient call urges it closer. When they finally touch, thunder answers. The Pikachu becomes Raichu, ready to unleash the
It should be bigger. He should also be bigger and fatter.
storm upon any who threaten its peace. And in moments of greatest peril, when his thunder can't defeat the thread, it summons a secret technique, Volt Tackle. Hurling itself forward, cloaked in blinding lightning, Raichu becomes both shield and spear.
Take that, Team Rocket. Also, this is actually how Team Rocket's supposed to be. Jesse and James just choose not to wear it.
The force is devastating, yet the strain upon its own body is immense. A reminder that even the strongest guardians bear the weight of sacrifice to protect the harmony of their world. Immovable.
Not a bad one, not a bad one. Alright, next one is Snorlax. God, I'm starting to feel like I'm being built.
This is his core nature, than a
Where's Munchlax? Huh?
resounding yawn. This is Snorlax. This massive creature
I also like they made him a bear.
exists in a perpetual cycle. It sleeps to conserve, and it consumes to survive. Living in a state of constant energy-saving mode. Every movement is
Energy saver mode. God, that's a great descriptor.
dedicated solely to accumulating resources. A life cycle built around storing energy to avert extinction. Its superhuman strength allows it to uproot trees, accessing high foliage and berries.
It's like a giant, like, not koala. No, koala meets sloth.
However, necessity has forged a resilient stomach, enabling this creature to successfully digest virtually any material, including organic refuse. Within its ecosystem, Snorlax often develops a symbiotic relationship with other creatures. It provides a soft, secure bedding for exhausted
Are you food? Okay, you sleep there.
Pokémon, and a critical, massive refuge for smaller, vulnerable species. It is impervious to common external alarms. Nothing in nature can rouse it,
Better than that. Yeah, it'll be small.
save for the highly specific resonant frequency produced by a rare instrument. When roused delicately, Snorlax remains docile, avoiding conflict and quickly resuming its dormant state.
Yeah, you're not worth the energy. Screw you.
Yet if disturbed abruptly, few can successfully contend with the devastating force of this awakened giant. This is Snorlax, the gentle yet formidable sleeper of the Pokémon world.
Going. I do like they made Snorlax a giant bear, because that would make sense. Hibernation also explains Munchlax a little bit.
In the ruin.
Alright, this one's from... Alright, now we got Porygon, the Pokemon we're not allowed to see in America because the episode gave a lot of Japanese kids seizures. It's true, there's like 3 episodes that were centered in outside of Japan.
Of the old Silphco sector, where nature has reclaimed the silicon, a unique anomaly manifests. This is Porygon. Unlike organic life, it is
Yeah, I kind of wish Porygon was more of a failed robot experiment, like that led to Mewtwo.
comprised of solid-state code. Its geometric low-poly body is a relic of early programming, foraging for residual data packets and leaking electricity from decaying servers.
That's actually kind of funny there.
It moves with a staccato rhythm, camouflaging itself by altering its texture to match the environment. But survival requires an update. Upon finding a rare, intact upgrade drive,
Gotta like the early Pokemon. Well, what we got of all this electric mouse, Thunderstone. What about fire? Firestone. Upgrade packet.
the code rewrites itself. The sharp angles smooth out. The hardware adapts. It evolves into Porygon 2.
Porygon 2. It looks like something that the fat electrician would want. Very quack bang like.
Porygon 2 is aerodynamically perfect, designed for space exploration. Its AI is advanced, exhibiting curiosity and learning behaviors absent in its predecessor.
Very like bouncy music. Go with this guy.
However, in this lawless wilderness, unauthorized patches exist. The creature encounters a corrupted, dubious disc. The installation is immediate and violent.
Bastards with their dubious discs.
The stable code fractures. The smooth body disconnects and contorts. It becomes Porygon Z.
I honestly did not know any of this about Porygon.
This is biology gone wrong. Its movements are erratic, twitching with software bugs. Its head detached from its body, floating in a chaotic magnetic suspension.
That's actually kind of cool.
This instability attracts a rival scavenger, a rotom, an entity of pure plasma, seeking to inhabit the same digital space. The clash.
Ooh. This also proves like Pokemon rivalries, which is would be true in nature, which a lot of people don't realize. Like, oh, this Pokemon doesn't like this Pokemon. Why? They want the same land.
Is a
Or in this case, data.
spectacle of particle physics. Porygon Z, fueled by its unstable drive, unleashes a tri-attack of raw, glitched energy, overwhelming the Plasma Ghost. Victorious but unstable, the Porygon Z flickers. A tragic masterpiece of artificial evolution, drifting through the physical world, forever searching for a patch that doesn't exist.
Ooh, that's a cold line. Search for a patch that doesn't fit. Yeah. Cool. I'm not a big fan of the Porygon. This one was from Pokemon Graphics. Geographics. Like I said, they're all going to be from like different. This is a massive playlist of like a lot of them.
Chimchar trains with...
Alright, Chimchar from I don't know where this was from, but alright, Chimchar. I don't like the Flame Monkey. He's actually pretty cool.
Without rest. His father urges him on. He must become strong to survive on his own. When a newborn takes its first breath, it is fragile, a vulnerable spark in a wild and merciless world. In those early months, the father stands guard, never
Fire Monkey. What, playing on Monster Hunter again?
allowing danger to come close. Predators lurk, always waiting for an opportunity. Soon, Chimchar must learn the fundamentals of life in the wild. To climb, in order to escape threats. To
I like the Ghost Tree Pokemon. I don't know its name, but I like
forage for food. To sharpen his senses.
the Ghost Tree Pokemon's welcome to the Haunted Forest.
For even in the dark of night, hunters are watching.
Yeah, who's are here too.
By watching his father fight, overpowering rivals in brutal contests of strength, Chimchar learns. Hidden, he waits patiently for prey. And when it appears, he launches forward, swift and fierce, driven by instinct. With raw fury, he overwhelms his target.
Ooh, Hammer Fist. Coming in with the Hammer Fist.
Victorious, he returns with a trophy, pride burning in his eyes. But the harsh look of disapproval from his father crushed.
you took him out at the watering hole. Dumbass, it's one place where we don't fight.
Him. A surge of rage erupts, primal, unstoppable, and evolution is triggered in a flash of fire and power.
Mankey?
Yet even this triumph fails to earn his father's attention. So he seeks stronger foes, he challenges them, he fights, he wins, again and again, pushing himself beyond limits, until he
Elephant.
forgets what once drove him. Why does he fight? He no longer knows and does not care. He fights because he enjoys it, because this is who he has become. At last he returns home, revealing his new form to his father. He seeks neither approval nor forgiveness. His path is his own now.
This one was Underground AI created. Aha.
And he will walk it, no matter what.
I'll give that one that one was not a good one. It was kind of weird, like, oh, not very monkey-like.
In the
The hell is this? The soccer playing bunny. Yeah, I'm not a fan.
sun-scorched
It's cool concept, but
scrublands and temperate grasslands, a species has evolved not just for survival, but for pure athletic excellence. This is the fire-footed rabbit, the diminutive Score Bunny.
Yeah, like Score Bunny had a cool concept originally, but then it was like, he plays soccer. It's like, why?
Score Bunny's unique trait lies in its hyperactive metabolism. Its core body temperature is naturally elevated, requiring constant, frantic motion just to regulate the internal heat. It must run to survive. The friction from its high-speed sprint...
His one leg's not even touching the ground. Watch. Watch the rear leg.
must run to survive. The friction from its high-speed
Only one leg is kicking off.
sprints generates a localized electrostatic charge. Its greatest threat is not a predator, but stillness. The moment it stops, the heat begins to build, and the energetic Score Bunny must quickly find a source of relief.
Okay, see, this is good. This one makes a lot of sense. Like the monkey.
The Shinx, a persistent opportunist, targets the Score Bunny's exhaustion, forcing it into a critical burst of speed. As the Score Bunny matures, its focus narrows.
I mean, look how much cooler it looks. And
It sheds its frantic energy for disciplined control,
that's a cool next step.
evolving into the adolescent Raboot. Raboot adopts a lifestyle of focused movement. Its fur has coarsened into an insulative protective membrane, allowing it to contain and control its thermal energy with minimal effort.
Well done. That's what evolution's supposed to be like.
It hones its speed not for escape, but for precision striking. The heat is now channeled into a single, devastating impact, known as the sizzling kick.
That was multiple impacts there, buddy.
The final stage of development is the pinnacle of this unique biology. Through years of intense training, the Raboot is ready for its ultimate transformation. It becomes the ultimate athlete. Cinderace. Cinderace's
See? Cool. The soccer ball from... Am I just mistaking that?
entire body is a finely tuned machine. It can create and launch balls of superheated plasma by precisely controlling the
Yep, no, I was right.
thermal energy stored in its chest. No longer needing to run from danger, the Cinderace stands tall, a master of
Well, so that's also 2 evolution versus 1 evolution.
ballistics and speed, surveying its territory. A symbol of honed power, awaiting the next challenge.
That's a good one. That's a good one. It seems like so far, Pokemon Geographics has had the better of the ones. We'll do one more. We'll do one more off this playlist.
In the far
Alright. Oh, Ninetales. I like the Ninetales. I like the fox.
northern reaches of the Alolan archipelago lies a world carved entirely from ice.
Actually, I was going to use a fox anagram as like my one of my original names is going to be something Karama.
A vast wilderness
What-
where the
what's the
sun
gamer tag?
hangs low and the wind carries whispers older than
I want one. I want one. I want one.
civilization. The Alolan Ninetales.
Not bad. Not bad.
Legends describe
It looks bougie.
it as a guardian of the glacial peaks, a creature woven from winter itself, with fur that shimmers like powdered diamonds and tails that flow as though sculpted from drifting snow. But as powerful as
Look at the Vulpix. That's cute.
this creature is, there are still threats that loom, and none
Good touch with the snow. Also, this is what it looks like outside my house at the moment.
are more vulnerable than the young. High above, Perched on a cliff of ice, a toucan watches the landscape
Why would a toucan be there? Toucans are warm.
with predatory patience. A tiny bundle of fur exploring just a little too far from its mother. To the toucan, a much-needed meal in a land where food is scarce. And now, the hunter prepares to strike.
Again, why is a toucan in the frozen?
And at last, the Alolan Vulpix has been reunited with its mother. In a land shaped by cold...
Alright, this one was National Dex. I guess on like a C plus. I'll do one more just because I didn't feel that one. I want to go on a high note.
One protector endures.
Also, foxes will never be like the high protectors, just because there's bigger, badder. Always will be a bigger, badder animal out there. All right, last one. Flygon. I don't know what a Flygon is, but this is from Pokemon Discovery, I guess. So,
in a sun-baked desert, where the wind hums softly over endless dunes,
what's with this voice?
something ancient stirs beneath the sand. Hidden at the bottom of a perfect cone-shaped trap lies Trapinch, small, silent, and patient. A tiny hunter waiting for the perfect moment. With jaws powerful enough to crush rock, Trapinch snaps shut on anything unlucky enough to slip inside. Though even predators have flaws, and one clumsy flip leaves it helpless on its back.
It's sand. Wiggle enough, you'll dig a little pocket and flip yourself over.
Kicking at the sky. As time passes and heat rises, our little Trapinch evolves into Vibrava, a fragile, trembling echo of the dragon it will soon become. Its wings vibrate with ultrasonic energy.
It's an odd evolution, but okay.
Stunning prey with invisible waves of force. Then, the desert begins to shift as wind gathers around Vibrava, rising in spiraling currents as if the very air senses what is coming. Inside a glowing cocoon of swirling sandlight, Vibrava transforms, its body ignited by ancient desert energy. From the heart of the storm,
This weird bug dragon.
emerges Flygon, graceful, elusive, a dragon born from sand and sound. Each beat of its emerald wings sends up cascading waves of sand, creating a haunting melody that drifts across the dunes. A song that has earned it a name whispered by travelers, the Desert Spirit.
I'm gonna do one more. This one's not getting me. This is not a good one either.
Hidden by music and mist, Flygon hunts like a phantom, and prey hear the melody long before they sense the danger. But by then, it's too late. Flygon strikes in a blur of sand and sunlight, combining the force of sky and earth in a single moment. A tremor ripples across the desert floor as it lands, its power shaking the very dunes beneath it. Yet beyond...
Alright, we're gonna skip this one. This one's not that good.
In this
So if anything I said Pokemon Discovery again, I'm gonna skip it.
forest, strength
Ooh, forest, yay. We like that in the Haunted Forest.
decides everything. Cold shadows carve the ground.
Oh, this is one of my favorites. This is one of my favorites. You'll see why in a
And
second.
only the toughest survive their first winter. A young Growlithe pup wanders.
I'm a dog person. I love dogs. Look at that little puppers. I would take a Growlithe. If you're like, oh, you can have one Pokemon. Which one? Growlithe. A giant fire puppy? Come on.
Alone, curious, hopeful, too small to understand the danger around it. It sniffs the bark, follows drifting scents, its tiny breath warm against the cold air. But predators watch.
Yeah, it's part tiger, part fire, like canine. Come on.
Pups like this. They always have. A Sneasel emerges from the darkness, silent, precise, and starving. The pup reacts too slow. A slash, a cry. The forest explodes with movement as Sneasel overwhelms it, pinning, striking, tossing the pup through dirt and roots. Growlithe tries to defend itself, a pale yellow spark flickering from its throat. But it's too weak, too young. One final hit sends the pup crashing into a fallen log. Its legs give out, its body trembles, and for a moment, the forest feels still, as if this is where the story ends.
Yeah, but Growlithe is a dog, and dogs travel normally in packs.
But instinct is older than fear. Growlithe releases a burst of blinding heat, not an attack, just a desperate flash. Enough to confuse the predator, enough to escape. Bleeding and shaking, the pup limps into the deeper forest and disappears. Time passes. Weeks become months. The forest changes. Storms, heat, cold, new scents, new threats. And somewhere among the roots and stone, the little Growlithe heals, trains, learns. Each failed.
I'm saying, I think Growlithe would be the Pokemon that would actually go towards people.
Flame becomes better controlled. Each stumble becomes a sprint. Each scar becomes a lesson. When it returns, it is no longer the helpless pup from before, but a young adult. Muscles tightened by hunting, scars hidden beneath thicker fur.
Am I saying? I'll take him as a pet. I want 4.
And a fire that now answers its call. Sneasel returns too. Some predators don't forget unfinished meals. But this time, Growlithe is ready. The clash is brutal. Sneasel dives, faster than before, but Growlithe meets it with force, dodging cleanly, countering with precise bursts of pale yellow heat that warp the very air around them. A fine.
And the animation's not great, but I do like the storytelling. Storytelling is peak on this one.
Shoulder slam, driven by months of training, sends Sneasel tumbling across the ground.
Yeah, run, bitch, run. Also, I think Growlithe would be a packed animal.
It flees into the darkness, terrified of the prey it once nearly killed.
Look how good boy he looks like. He looks like such a good boy.
Growlithe stands alone in the silence, steam rising from scorched earth. And deeper in the shadows, a larger shape watches, massive, ancient, a guardian of the forest. Arcanine, not an evolution, but the path this Growlithe may one day earn.
Ooh, oh, that's a cold line. And also, that is a damn good photo. Yeah, I kind of like that ending. That one, running on that one. Yeah, Pokemon as more like I definitely think some Pokemon evolutions should be more like that, where it's like if you survive long enough, if you've done enough, you could become this thing. I think Growlithe would be more of like a packed animal, just because of the fact they are dogs and dogs are packed animals. But that is it. That's all I have. I'll see you weird people later.